Take a good look at Bruce here, a 10-year-old terrier mix in need of a home. He's visiting with us courtesy of the Humane Society of New York. Plenty of other dogs and cats, too, are currently on view at an art museum, of all places, deep in the heart of Texas. Anna Werner has a story with legs.
Let's go this way. We're gonna go find some cats and dogs.
They've been coming in packs, breaking attendance records at the Blanton Museum of Art in Austin, Texas.
Just want to reach out and give it a pet.
To see an exhibit called In the Company of Cats and Dogs.
That's cute.
And you might ask, for a serious institution like the Blanton, is a show about fluffy, well, too fluffy?
You could put together an exhibition where it was a fluffy exhibition. You really could, but we didn't do that here.
Museum director Simone Wicha.
We do have something that at every level you could come in and just smile because you found your dog in the picture, or you could come in and learn something deep about history or psychology.
Of course, when it comes to art,
Dog people, for sure, yeah.
different people have their own preferences.
I'm a cat person. Love cat paintings.
Luckily, art can break down barriers.
We're cat people, but we can appreciate a well-rendered dog as well.
Turns out our modern obsession with our pets isn't so modern at all. Artists have had four-legged muses for thousands of years. Take the ancient Egyptians. They revered cats for their fertility. And so the goddess Bastet was a woman with a cat's head, carved here in a sculpture over 3,000 years old.
So if you were a young Egyptian woman, you may have had this very amulet nearby to bring you good fortune in having many children and being a great mother.
Not only that, says curator Francesca Consagra,
they had huge cat cemeteries near the temple to the goddess Bastet.
Cat cemeteries.
Cat cemeteries. And sometimes they would mummify mice and leave little bowls of milk for their journey into the afterlife.
Fast forward a few thousand years, and artists were still using pets to illustrate heavenly matters, like Veronese, when he paired the Virgin Mary with this then very fashionable dog in his painting, The Annunciation.
So it was a sign of her high royal status, a sign of her faith, and a sign of her wealth.
At other times, Fido symbolized more earthly desires. Consider this poster created for an interior design company by Henri Toulouse-Lautrec.
You've got this very eager dog at the woman's lap, which is to imply a sort of sexual innuendo here, that this man is coming in to do more than just redecorate.
So the dog is kind of helping you know that there's something playful about to happen here.
Correct, and in bed.
But sometimes the picture wasn't so rosy, especially for cats. For instance, when a medieval or Renaissance artist included a cat, it signified something sinister.
The cat soon took on what's known as a familiar with sorcerers and witches and the night, darkness, being stealthful. These attributes of the cat made people think that it was somehow associated with evil.
Sorry, Mr. Whiskers. Not every pooch or pussycat here is symbolic. Some are loving portraits from the hands that fed them, like Andrew Wyeth's golden retriever Rattler, or the cat that lived with Edward Hopper's neighbors named Perkins Youngboy.
Come on.
One well-known artist who has the art world on a leash is William Wegman. For over 40 years, Wegman's Weimaraners have been delighting and baffling audiences in photographs, books, and videos.
You know, there's something about dogs that makes you want to wonder what they're thinking about, and they let you do that. They let you look at them.
His contribution to the exhibit is a moving photograph of his first muse, the dog Man Ray.
Well, that was the end of Man Ray's life. I knew that he was sick. He was older. Turned out he had pancreatic cancer. I didn't know that. But when he did pass, I wasn't prepared for it at all. It was just decimating. I didn't get another dog for 5 years.
Eventually, he did get another dog. He named her Fay Ray. Since then, he's featured 9 Weimaraners in his works.
Every dog that I've had has lent a kind of different look and a different thing that they can do. There's crazy, there's narcoleptic, there's happy and eager, there's beautiful. There's different ways that I've pushed that.
And while Wegman has been creating dog videos for decades, the last few works in the exhibit are devoted to the decidedly modern phenomenon of the internet cat video.
I think they're mesmerizing, absolutely mesmerizing.
But are these feline features art? Curator Francesca Consagra.
I think that says less about art and more about cats.
It's in your art museum.
Well, then all I can say is that it's another form of human expression.
Human expression that might give you pause.